Good morning and welcome to Work From Home Workshop. Or should I say magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, magandang hapon kung nasan man kayo. Welcome to the 101 Workshop brought to you by Morsi Enterprise. And my name is Mary. I'll be your host for this workshop. So what are the objectives of this workshop? This is actually the first workshop that we will be giving out in return. This is actually our way of going back to the community and saying thank you to all those who supported our businesses. So anyway, again, just to go back, the objectives of the 101 workshop in all, and for this particular workshop, which is work from home, is to learn how to start working from home. Saan ka ba magsisimula? Ano ba yung most common questions ng bagong freelancer, kagaya ko. To know how important your profile is, and this includes your Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Odesk profile, everything. Also, we want to touch base with Odesk. Hopefully, I'll be able to create a more detailed information on what to check on Odesk. I do have one on my website. By the way, you can check the princesssharedthoughts.wordpress.com for more details about working from home. Also, to know the basic skills expected of a freelancer. Ano ba yung ina-expect or inaasahan ng mga kliyente natin from a freelancer. To learn the most common terms used on job offers. Would be surprised na ang lalim ng term when they posted it, but the task is very simple at doable yung task. Of course, we want to better understand the needs of our clients' businesses and what they expect from a freelancer. We are not just home-based, trabajador. We are here to help our clients. That should be our primary goal. Now, I just want to let you all know that working from home is a big leap in anyone's career. Working from home is no different than putting up a business. Kailangan mong mamuhunan, pagod, training, and what are the pros and cons? If you work from home, makikita mo yung anak mo, kahit may sakit siya, maalagaan mo siya, ma-i-ready mo yung breakfast niya, habang nag-ready siya papunta sa school. And another thing is, you'd be able to, take care of the things that you can't when you're not home. So that's the pro. What are the cons? Siyempre, hindi ka lang dapat tumitigil sa isang kaalaman. Hindi lang dapat marunong kang gumamit ng Microsoft Word or you know how to write an article, titigil ka dun. You have to learn something new every day and you have to learn it on your own. And that's when training comes in. Also, since this is a work from home perspective that we're looking at, these are the must-haves of a freelancer. Number 1 is a reliable internet connection, at least 2 Mbps and backup. I do have 2 connections at home just to make sure na in case na down yung isa, meron akong backup para gawin pa rin yung trabaho ko. And this is going beyond miles for our clients, making sure that we get to submit on their deadlines. You also have to have a good running computer. If you have a laptop, remember that can actually work as a backup. You don't put your laptop's battery kapag ka nakasaksak sila. But you can reserve 1 or 2 batteries in case magkaroon ng brownout. At very common yan dito sa Pilipinas. You have to have a good working headset. For one, clients do their interviews using Skype. 2, you can also find jobs online na magre-record ka ng boses mo. You'll be you can also be a contact agent. Pwede ka ring receptionist, a virtual receptionist, and these are high-paying jobs, I must say. Lastly, you have to have, and I cannot emphasize enough, why you have to have talents and skills and patience, and talents and skills and patience. In this kind of job, paulit-ulit yung gagawin mo, and at the same time, you have to have, we actually call it self-motivation. Of course, another part of the must-haves would be the following. Skype, again, they do their interviews mostly in Skype. You have to have LinkedIn accounts. Later on, we'll discuss LinkedIn. Perhaps I can show you my profile. Let's see. I started out with Odesk. So, I included the must-have, which is Odesk. Kasi doon ako unang makakita ng mga kliyente na pwede kong proposan ng projects. You have to have a good resume. Nothing really fancy. Just something that would attract clients, would tell them your experiences and why they must hire you. And of course, on top of that, you have to have an eye-catching cover template. Why an eye-catching cover template? When you apply in Odesk, it actually automatically leads you to an area where you have to put in a cover letter. And so, there are some tips, again, on my blog. There are some tips on how you can have a good cover letter, how you can come up with a good one. Doesn't necessarily mean that you would use the same template time and time and again. Again, the template is supposed to be there as your guide, and you have to be able to match your skills dun sa requirements ng client. Another must-have, as I have mentioned, would be an eye-catching cover letter. And here's an example of my template. I usually send this one to my, target jobs in Odesk. It simply gives further details about me. It referred to my contractor profile to give a quick overview of what I have done so far, what am I willing to do. And speaking of profile, I also wanted to show you guys the profiles that I have. This one, it's actually my mini website. It's my blog. And it's again, the Princess Shared Thoughts.wordpress.com. This is my LinkedIn profile. It's pretty much updated. Thank God na-update ko na siya. And this is my Odesk profile. So again, hopefully we'd have another recorded webinar about how to maximize these sites para ipakita yung profile mo. Now, I have an activity and I need you to pause the recording, the video, after you watch it. For this particular template, I am giving you 5 minutes. You can give yourself 5 minutes to write something about you. Just 2 sentences about yourself. And please note, I don't want you to add any information about yourself that is already on your resume. Just 2 things about you that will catch anyone's attention. Again, you can pause this recording and you can do that right now. Moving ahead, where do I start? This is the first question that I, had nung mag-decide ako na I'm tired of the call center industry. I've been there for 7 years, no movement, same spiel every day. And so, I asked myself, saan ako magsisimula? I wanted to give you guys some information. What you see on your screen right now are there's a lot, but these are just some of the websites where you can look for an online job. Again, Odesk, I've tried this already. I have a profile in Elance, but I haven't tried that already. Same thing with Freelancer. We have Guru.com, VWorker, People Per Hour. And these are good sites. You just have to read through their FAQs and learn how it works, how the payment works, where do you start. They do have those specific guides on their website. Ask yourself, Where do I specialize? What can I do for my clients? Am I willing to learn? If you're able to answer these questions, it will actually give you an overview na kung ready ka na ba na magtrabaho sa bahay. And you may also want to know the most common freelance work. I had a little research, and I realized that the most demanding, or in demand I should say, freelance work would be web development, sales and marketing, design and multimedia, also administrative support, and business services. We'll go through each later on, but I just want to make sure that we get to cover those terms. Now we have activity 2, and again, you can pause this video for another 10 minutes while you do this activity. Write something about your previous work in 3 sentences. I don't need you to go through where, the dates. No, not at all. There's also again a note: do not add information on your resume that just 2 things about you that will catch anyone's attention. On this case, 3 things actually. 3 sentences. What have you previously worked on? Previous projects. Perhaps you can mention the name of a company and what have you done for that company. And again, you can pause this video recording for the next 2 to 3 minutes, 10 minutes if it will take you that long to write on this activity. And moving forward, where do I start? I started in Odesk. What is Odesk? It's actually a website where you can browse through a long list of work na pwede mong applyan depending on your skill. Remember, before we paused for an activity, there were a list of skills that is being offered, and it's all from Odesk. You can check the website, odesk.com, create your own profile there, make sure it's attractive and make sure it's precise, and you'd be able to, match your self-assessed skills versus the job postings there. Again, I would like to create another short video. Perhaps I'll just attach a link somewhere around here that will, show you how you can get started with Odesk. And based on my research, the basic skills that you have to have when you want to work from home are the following: article writing, data mining. When you say data mining, you're just looking for information on the internet. The example that I had actually while we were doing the webinar earlier was that, let's say for example, you're a wife and you heard something about your husband. You want to know something about this girl. So you went to Google. You checked on the details. You found some sites that provides details about this girl that you're looking for. That is data mining. Pretty simple. The term used was very deep, I must say, but we just have to learn what it means and how to do it. And when we're able to do it, then you have a skill to add in your account. WordPress, it's a pretty complicated site, but when you learn the do's and don'ts, where to go, how to edit, what to add, what to blog, magagamit mo yung WordPress. It's a very powerful tool. I actually use it to present my portfolios, and also of course for search engine optimization purposes. Now, speaking of search engine optimization, that's SEO. It's actually a skill wherein you should be able to build the reputation of a certain website. When you go to Google, the very first page that you see is called SERP, S-E-R-P. And when you're able to present a website at the top 20 in Google, that's actually with the power of search engine optimization. And search engine optimization is not through ads, not through paid ads. It simply means the organic way of building a certain website's reputation. Well, we'll go further into details on my SEO video. Hopefully I'll be able to do that real soon. And I guess we're all familiar with the Microsoft Office, Word, PowerPoint, Excel. Um, these are just few of the skills that one can have. Or, if you have it already, then at least now you realize that you can actually make money from the comfort of your own home, just knowing that you have these skills. Now we have another activity. And on activity 3, on the same pad or Microsoft Word, or if you use Notepad or sticky notes, whatever, on the first 2 activities, activity 3, we need to make a follow through. I need you to write something about where you excel in 2 sentences. Where you excel, saan ka magaling? We can go back to the basic skills, and if you say you're good in article writing, so far, saan ka ba sulat? Para kanino? Are you part of the university news or paper team? I don't know how they call it. But anyhow, again, you can pause for a couple of minutes and write something about where you excel in just 2 sentences. So going back, after the 3 activities that we've had, did you know that you just did your cover letter and a short article about yourself? Yes, that is correct. You realize in activity 1, you wrote something about you. Activity 2, you wrote something about your job experiences. And activity 3, you wrote something about where you excel. That's actually the goal. I want you guys to know that when you're able to write about something, that is article writing already. You just have to improve on, of course, yung English mo, yung grammar, the way that you word things. It's actually a skill already. I actually have another activity. You can put in your name. So you just have to go to google.com, type in your name plus the word is. And this actually is just a startup of our search engine optimization project. We'll learn more about this. Hopefully, again, I'll be able to add another video. And guys, take note, everyone has a particular set of skills that does not need to be taught. It just needs to be molded. And you have to work on that. Because once your skill is molded, you know, there's no limits at what you can actually do. Anyhow, I'm actually glad that we're able to cover all of this. And let's just do a quick summary if we were able to meet all of our objectives. 1, to learn how to start working from home. It's important that you have the right equipment in place. Know that you're capable or what you're capable of doing, and learn your client's language and business needs. Know how important your profile is. Of course, we went through some of my profile. It will show your clients, remember, it will show your clients that you are the one that they are looking for. It will also make you feel better knowing that you have this skill set that you actually ever thought. And just to go back, we wanted to do a touch base on Odesk. I want to, do a quick summary of that later on. Perhaps another video, another webinar. Okay, in Odesk, it's a good place to start finding legit projects with the assurance of getting paid for the work on hourly basis. Again, we want to look at an hourly basis because that's where we get paid. Fixed projects is another type of job posting there. We'll go through the details later on, and again, I'll just attach it on this webinar. To know the basic skills expected of a freelancer. What are the basic skills expected? Having the right set of skills, being open to learn more will make you more confident in applying for projects. It will also help you avoid tasks or jobs that you are not able to accomplish, thus giving you a bad impression to future clients. And we also want to learn the most common terms used in job offers. Remember, we have data mining, SEO, we also have SMS and other stuff. So you have to keep a close eye on those details, especially the job description, because who knows, you can actually do it. you're just a little um, leery about, what exactly does this client want from just this job posting. Understanding the client's need and being able to fully and confidently say that you're the perfect choice for the job is the main goal. Now we have a couple of takeaways towards the end of this webinar. One, you have to create a portfolio, a blog, Pinterest, an Odesk account, a LinkedIn account, and it's best really that if you would practice learning something new every week. Practice, practice, practice. Again, patience, skills, and time. It takes time to learn something. And I'd like to thank you all guys for watching this short video, a work from home workshop brought to you by again the Norcy Enterprise Products and Services. This is the 101 workshop, our way of getting back to the community. You have a great day. Bye-bye.